subscribe, please click the like button, share and subscribe. It's free.
My Lord, I am the one, my Lord, who spoke to Brigadier Gininda over phone yesterday, and we agreed that he was going to avail himself on the days when he is not writing examinations, and then he will only ask to be excused a day before the date of the examinations. So we'll be given the dates in pairs of the examinations. And then I asked him for the timetable. He said he has given it to Advocate Malawi. I said, we haven't seen it. We're not even sure whether we'll be writing those exams. I asked him also if the study leave for such dates have been approved by the employer. He said he will also send that information to us. My Lord, my submission is that it will be unfair, my Lord, to excuse this witness for the entire duration of 14 October to 25 November. Because that will mean that the witness will be excused even on the days when he will not be sitting writing down the examinations. And that will be contrary to the study leave that has been approved by the SAPS, because he has not been granted leave from 14 October to 25 November. And therefore, he is not entitled not to come and testify in this court when he is not on leave. He is only entitled to not to be in court on the dates when he is on study leave. Those are my submissions, my Lord, that this will also cause a delay in the finalization of this case. Also, my Lord, I would also like to add and put to the attention of the court that we have been informed of our Judge President's intention that he intends this matter not to be delayed. We have been instructed as defense counsels to take away our work. I have an order of course against me when I was not in the court where I should be, and I had to attend this court and the order was granted against me. My Lord, therefore it is my submission that it should not be whether Gininda feels he will be able to attend or not. It should be the order of the court that Gininda comes and testifies on the days when he is not on study leave. That's my submission, my Lord. That will be the fairness that will be done in this court. Above that, my Lord, Gininda is the investigating officer in this case. He knew long time ago that he was going to come and testify. He knew that his examinations were set down for November. He ought to have indicated to the state and requested to come and testify before the term of his examination comes. He decided to stay and let other witnesses testify. We have started this case from the beginning of this year. He should have come and testified, my Lord, in order for him to be excused during the period of his examination. And therefore, my Lord, I object even before he placed the application before this court that he be excused on the days when he is not writing, or on the days when he is not sitting down for his examination.
So he mustn't be excused even on the day he's not right.
No.
He's writing.
My Lord, he must be excused only on the days when he is writing, and also a day before or when he is writing examination.
Yes.
Those are my submissions, my Lord.
I confirm the
arrangement.
My colleague. Can I just respond, if I can? I don't know if I mentioned this, but let me mention it now, my Lord, that in light of the fact that this witness who was due to testify was traced, Brigadier Gininda then felt that we can then carry on with this witness. He's basically not available for the whole of next week in terms of his exam timetable, except the 17th and the 18th. So depending on how long this witness will take, the witness might take us into sometimes next week. in which case, my lord, that will then overlap with his exam study. But I did mention that he was then going to, in addition to the days that he's giving us, to check which ones require more time, the portfolios. And my suggestion is, my lord, that we have to now determine as to whether the state will be allowed to lead this evidence, and depending on the outcome, we can then take it from there. I mean, if, for argument's sake, if the state is allowed to proceed with the witness, that should occupy us for some few days to come.
Okay, I wasn't aware that there was an agreement which was actually entered into between the state, the defense, and Brigadier Gininda. There was an agreement.
Well, as I mentioned, that was before this witness was.
Yeah, fine,
yes,
but there was an agreement.
Yes, that I confirm.
Then it absolves my compulsion, because there was an agreement. So Mr. Gininda, Brigadier Gininda should come and testify as agreed amongst yourselves. Is that okay?
Please, but that will then depend on the
Depends
outcome.
on nothing.
On the outcome of the.
You can't say
Yes.
depends,
Yes.
because if you were to talk about it depends on
Yes.
this witness being bitten by a bulldog.
No. What I'm saying is,
I hear you.
depending on the outcome
I
of
hear you.
the judgment,
Yeah.
Gininda will then testify after this witness.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I mean.
Okay, the court will end again. We don't have to come back at 2.
As the court pleases, my lord.
Family, let's talk about Mshololo, how she addressed the judge about the issue of Gininda, who wants favorism from the court that he was going to be doing exams. The way the judge treated the defense when they were absent in court, even if they gave a message, he was treating them like dogs. He didn't care whether they're human beings. But now the same judge wants Gininda to have a special treatment, while the same defense lawyers were not given that kind of treatment. They were always bullied. Whenever they were late in court, the judge was making fun of them. A lot of things the judge did. But now, because of the brigadier, Gininda, he wants the defense to use Ubuntu, when he himself, he never used Ubuntu. Even to the accused, I remember Ntuli was sick. He wanted a sick letter. But coming to Gininda, he didn't want us to see the timetable of Gininda, who is said he's going to be writing his exams and final exams. And he didn't want the leave approval for Gininda that he's not going to be at work for such a period of time. That shows the biasness of the judge. And Mshololo had to treat the judge the same way. That favorite of yours that is called Brigadier Gininda, who cooks everything, because he had all the time in the world that he could have come and testified because he knew in such and such a time it will be exam time. He was supposed to be in court and say to my lawyer, make sure you put me through before my exams. I have to go over this so that I cannot delay the process. Like judge always say, Mlambo is complaining about the process, the delay and everything. When it comes to Gininda and Baloyi, there's no delay. It's only when it's a defense. That proves that the judge doesn't have Ubuntu, like he was asking the lawyers to have Ubuntu. That's why every time there's a saying that do not throw stones. If you are living in a glass house, do not throw stones. This is exactly what he was doing. Now the spears have changed. Now they are facing on his side. He wants to protect his favorite, Brigadier Gininda. Sometimes we call him Brigadier General Gininda. That is his favorite. He winks to him. He does everything, helps him with evidence and all this kind of things. That's why I call him his favorite. We have videos, the judge winking to Brigadier while he's giving evidence in court, even helping him when he was stumbling in answering questions. And he allows him to do as he pleases in court. When it comes to the defense, he will open every book of law and say, this is this, this is this, this is this. He will go and the court cases of 1920 and bring them up here. Family, what do you think about what Mshololo did? I think Mshololo did us proud to put her foot down that they also practice, they have put a lot of job aside to concentrate on this case. So now there's somebody who wants to take a month because he's a brigadier favorite for the judge. Let's not play hide and seek here. The judge is a big enabler of Gininda. He has been enabling a lot of witnesses that came in court, including the favorite Gininda and others. What do you think, family? Did Mshololo did a good job by reminding the judge how he behaved when it was Mshololo being absent in court? Drop your comment and don't forget to like and share. Ngiyanithanda nophi ngothando lukaLove. Ngithi noma ngabe izindlu zodaka kusekhaya la. Let's fix our justice system until it is right. We are about to get the culprits that committed that murder. The door is closing. The mistakes they are making, it's closing slowly. Because even this tracker that is being called to come and track the Polo Fever, it's nothing to show that they've made a mistake by bringing her in. He has opened a can of worms. A lot of questions will be thrown at her and she will fail to answer them. The more they try to mold things, Baloyi tried to mold things to look like, but he doesn't realize that he's making them worse. Drop your comment, family. Don't forget to like, share, and turn about love. It's in Bagiti. Bravo.